OBS
Scheduling a fucking
problems.
stream again. How the fuck did that happen again? I'm actually baffled to this shit. Oh, just fucking restarted a stream. Oh, well, fuck me, I guess.
What the
Go ahead
fuck
and
is
link.
OBS doing?
I don't fucking know.
Why would you do this?
I don't fucking
I
know.
don't see a I don't see a new stream yet.
You don't see it because it just went up.
I know, I'm
Jesus
waiting for it to show up.
fucking Christ. All right, we have a new bug. This is serious. We're gonna have to check that after stream. God damn it, everything's broken. Oh my god. Nobody wants to die. Now Chad gets to see this fun part. Yeah, so YouTube just, or not YouTube, OBS just ended. I'm not sure what the fuck happened. I actually don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just
There it
sitting
is.
here, and the stream ends. Yeah, put the link in chat.
No, I'm waiting for it to show up, the stream. And I'm telling you to that nobody wants to die is right there.
There we go.
There, fuck. Piece of shit, YouTube.
I
There
don't
you
know if
go.
it's YouTube. I have no fucking clue what that was. Oh my fucking shit. Well,
There's the other link.
the decision is over, Chatfish. Now, let's just go to monetization. Turn that back on. Then insert mid-rolls ads manually. There. Subscribers only. Live reactions off. There we go. If that happens again, hold on. While Chatfish amass, I'm just gonna Google this real quick. OBS stopping out of nowhere, 2022.
Get off Streamlabs and this happens. It's fucking OBS.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. Like the stream just ends, and then starts. And this is a new issue. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not. I'm finding issues, but nothing. Stream whatever. Automatically reconnect. I have no idea. Yeah. All right. Well, if that happens again, just refresh the channel page until we come back. I don't know. I like my hands weren't even on the computer, and or touching the mouse or keyboard or anything, and the stream just turned off, and it did that yesterday too. I am not sure. Weird. Well, is what it is, I guess.
Samson Kordov, the history of Disco Elysium's dev team. They escaped a communist country. For some reason, the main dev was a fervent communist, and as well as a group of people that worked with them.
Hmm.
Well, the main bulk of the team, the actual coders, writers, proper game devs that were in the studio, got a little sick of his shit, started rewriting the story to make it less commie propaganda, and by the end of it, it's not even it's nothing like the main dev wanted. And when they got the reward at the Game Awards, they shouted out Karl Marx because they're commies. And then sometime later, it's revealed that there's a falling out in the dev team because the lead dev's an idiot and is useless, and he eventually had a mental break or something, and now he's in the psych ward.
Hmm.
Disco Elysium is a harsh criticism for every ideology.
Yeah, the lead developer also took all the credit from all the people's hard work. So he basically pulled an actual Karl Marx. It actually plays apparently a pretty favorable thing, which means it's a good detective game. So you should donate towards it, chat, and help reach today's goal.
It's
Put
also
your
funny
Chatfish
because
on
you
it.
can be a racist. Like, your ideology could be racism itself.
You can actually become a super racist, yeah.
I
Which is
think you
funny.
became a racist.
You have to train under a sensei of racism, if I remember right, in order to like get him to be convinced. Like he will educate you in racism philosophy.
And he speaks gibberish the entire fucking time. It's wonderful. It made the guy, a friend of mine, very upset when he had to go through it. Because he was taking the game very seriously up to that point.
They got it on Steam sale, but Chad has to fund it in order to stream it.
Hello.
Now, we are going to not shoot, by the way. I've given plenty of time for Chatfish to arrive. So let's continue. See, he was fucking with us.
Right. And what is right? Thousands of souls that will go to the memory bank. You can buy them time. Just pull the trigger.
He very much sounds like Joker.
Really? No guts? Who are cops here to defend? People like Boyle or innocent folks? This is a chance for some justice.
No. That affect the story, Chad.
You really have to pull the gun away, aren't you?
Are you on their side? What? They brainwashed you? Come on. Pull the trigger. Come on!
Fuck you. I'm nobody's puppet.
Yes, you are. They own you. You proved it.
Ah, James, can you hear me? It's about to go down. You've got to get out. James, you have to get out of there. Open the damn door! Icarus is about to go down!
If you want my opinion, like you asked earlier, Kibbo, I think shooting him would have been a really, really bad idea.
Yeah, I think so too.
You
'Cause
seem like
I think you
were
would have
being-
fucked yourself in the long run doing that.
you
It's also
definitely
not
seem
what
like
a
you-
detective would do.
Great body on a great
No.
hand, and
That's
damn,
just-
was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
Not to mention, his body was probably going to be destroyed in the explosion there.
They served scotch with lead at Icarus?
I didn't hear anything, especially not from you, because you weren't fucking there.
Listen, I grabbed up some evidence. Ties the whole mess to green with a big fat bow.
You were supposed to send the green report. That was it. End of list. Fuck. All right. You listen and listen good. Anybody asks, I haven't talked to you since the accident.
Chief, come on.
Nope. I'm pulling you off the case. Steiner out.
Chief really doesn't want this.
He does not want to be involved.
He just wants to keep his head down.
Crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case?
It's my fault. Somebody bribed him.
I think he got close. He was probably must.
That's what it sounded like, yeah.
Steiner's just trying to cover his own ass. Hide behind regulations, minimize damage, not solve the case. I thought he had bigger balls. Fuck. Learn something new every day, I guess. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is.
a pseudo-revolutionary, a self-proclaimed judge, a depraved asshole. I think a revolutionary.
Some fucking philosophy major dropout, screaming about
Best.
remaking society, without even realizing he's just covering up his own pathetic insecurities. I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away, shut it down, for one simple reason.
Orders are orders. Their trail's gone cold.
I'll tell you one thing for damn sure. If I knew where to look for that prick, fucking nothing would stop me. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat. Heart about to crack open. Scream locked in my throat. When my whole world spins out of control and flies apart. No matter how hard I try to keep it together. Oh, fuck. This has been one supremely shitty day. Lucky for me, I got just the thing to help get through it.
You can look at things.
Oh, fucking disgusting. At night, they ventilate the ground floor plants. They say it's necessary. Necessary to dump even more pollution into the air. Fuckers. One of the most expensive restaurants in the city. And the tiniest fucking servings I've ever seen in my life. Pitiful. The opera. Take away the singing and the shitter break in the middle, and all you got left is your average daytime soap. Old Zed. Man's a classic, true professional. He'll fix any machine you bring him, as long as you're not picky about where the parts come from. Another starless night. No surprise there. This much air pollution. Every night's starless.
Is there anything else to look at before we go back in the car? I don't
Nope.
think so.
Not that I see.
The fucking rich. Even the dead can take someone off a case.
I feel his breath on my neck. We don't have a moment to lose. We must bite. We must bite. Complete the plan, Green. For the stubbornest, most talented bastard I've ever known. Coach TH 06072231. Acid rain. Ambient pollution density is increasing by 0.6 each year. This translates into a need for more frequent decontamination as well as a general decrease in bodily endurance. Reduce your exhaust emissions in the name of the common good.
All this risk for a fucking piece of plastic. Can't even tell what it's for.
It looks like a key card to me.
Yeah. Or an access card.
Moonshine or scotch? That is the question.
We can only have the scotch if we
Scotch.
make the daily goal, sadly.
Oh no. I'm gonna take moonshine.
Chatfish. Chatfish have
It
to
is
on two.
certainly a
side.
pistol.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Check engine again? Just had it in the shop last week. Fuck it. I'll take it out of Zed's hide later.
Well, chat, our opportunity to drink moonshine will disappear, chat. You have
You mean scotch?
2 minutes to reach daily goal, yeah, or show interest in it. There's a keep. What's that? Edward Green is dead. We received information from unofficial sources about the possible final death of Edward Green. Not a single case of unsuccessful Icarite transplantation has happened in over 100 years. So what could be the cause of this tragedy? See on page 2, controversial law with no veto. The president, despite previously made promises, did not veto the bill set to reduce the free body subscription cutoff to the age of 20. It was the most difficult decision of my political career. But, as president, it was my responsibility to shoulder this burden to you, citizens. I promise one thing. Complete speech page on page 3. Weather. Meteorologists predict an increase in level of air pollution, intensified decontamination
Your
procedures,
Majesty.
chance of thunderstorms, heavy rainfall, and air temperature from 55 to a high of 95. Goomba donates $2 to say, take the moonshine. Oh, it's turned into a donut war, has it? But in the app, sock fun and alarm. Squealy's alarm is pretty base. Gumpy the Gumper, or the Gumpinator of, your, donates a 5 grumpy bucks to say, Scotch, Sock Fund, Fit, Kib's Choice. Let's put that 5 to Disco Elysium. But
I
chat,
thought you wanted to go to Squealing Alarm. Fine by me.
chat's gonna have to do Squealy Alarm on their own.
I also thought he wanted it to go to, restoring Aerith.
Yeah, well, chat's gonna have to wait. We either start Disco Elysium and have a good time, or not.
Only chat decides.
Well, currently it's $10 because
$10 what?
Sturmant wanted to add his leftover $5, so he didn't have any going anywhere to go there.
Well, it's $10 away. About $10 in. Actually.
We are $112 from kids being allowed to drink the scotch.
Oh my god. Close. But yes, it isn't a donut war against drinking the scotch. Well, no one else wants moonshine to help
Your
out?
Majesty.
It's not a donut war for that. It's a donut war to unlock scotch. Chance like, eep, or donut goal. Yes, if you will. Detective Kib is... Maybe it's time Detective Kib goes dry, chat. Perhaps we've drank too much alcohol. Maybe alcohol is the reason why we're struggling. Perhaps, Chatfish, we need to start changing our game plan here. Being drunk and, intoxicated all the time is not necessarily good, chat. It's not good for Choomba. It's not good for Yinglis. It's good for hands, because, it's, dead end, deadbeat hands. He's like, wait! I'm Yukonis. No, you're Yinglis, the Yinglet. And you made a deal, so now you have to fucking own up to it.
You
Now
made your
you're
bed,
just
now you get called
talking
English in it.
gibberish, says Jano. No, I'm not. Jano, you're the one speaking gibberish. I'm the normal one. Piece of paper.
I'm not gonna lie, you kind of sounded like
Bang!
the doctor from Enterprise who's like, if I just pretend I'm the sane one, then the rest of the world, then the rest of the universe is crazy.
The scotch or the moonshine?
Looks like we're drinking moonshine.
Maybe we are, maybe we aren't, Squealy. Who can say for certain? I think that's everything in this fucking car, sadly. But
I
I
was
actually
saying,
like the
I'm pretty
overall
sure
look of
you've-
it. The wood dash is what really gets me. I just like it.
For a like retro future looking car, it doesn't look like terrible.
Yeah. I think Chad agrees. I think it could have been a bit more unique because it is just an old timey car. Alright, chat. Drunk and stupid is no way to go through life, says Doug. But Grumpy did donate more. Maybe we should humor Grumpy because he did donate more. And it wasn't supposed to be a donut war, technically. But it did turn into one. So, because Chumba broke the rules. So should Grumpy be punished for this? Should he, chat? Let's have chat decide. Should Grumpy be punished? Should Grumpy be punished? Question mark, exclamation point. Actually taking this exclamation point, question mark. Should Grumpy, for doing nothing wrong, be punished for no particular reason?
Yes.
Wait a second here. I give you money and you want to punish me? It's not me that wants to punish you, Grumpy. I'm just seeing if Chatfish are cruel.
They are, actually. Turns out. Looking at it, they're quite cruel.
And so far, most Chatfish are in favor of protecting Grumpy. Don't do it, Chat, as Inglis is attempting to get Chat to betray Grumpy. No
This becomes a
punish
donut
us,
war
no
somehow.
No. Chumba donates $5. No punish Grumpy. Would anyone like to donate to punish Grumpy?
Hold on.
You can't donate for that, by the way.
I was gonna say because there's no like punctuation. Is he saying like no punish Grumpy or no punish Grumpy?
Fidget strong together, says Timbo. Grumpy is good lad, says Doug. Stir says, make him happy. We all know you voted yes, Blue Yinglet. Says Commissar, throwing his fat blue hide under the fucking bus. Damn. Crucified a cheek, says Florial. Not sure what's happening. He is apparently confused. Frank says, won't he punish, torment, and tease Gibbs? Says Frank, who was just a little lemon. Yeah, women. Well, chat, with that decided, I guess we will allow the scotch to be drank, and only because Chatfish were good fish. And they didn't throw Grumpy under the bus. The 37 of them, Grumpy, I'm telling you, 37 of those little fishies can't be trusted. He's like, I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. We'll take the scotch.
Scottish heritage in my hands. Not much in the world makes sense to me anymore. But this, I understand.
Oh, shit.
Now you have to decide: are you gonna drink it now or later?
It's this one.
Sweeter than perfume.
The Icarus disaster has shaken the city. Now new facts have come to light, which we'll bring you live in just a moment, in an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah is dealing with it.
We'll call Sarah.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Yes.
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
Maybe they'll get over it. Maybe they'll make a stand against the government.
Maybe they'll finally get around to doing something about it.
Hopefully. I mean, I know we can't get involved, but someone needs to tell them enough is enough. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it, and these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
Sorry, don't give a shit about police. Everyone has their own motive.
Everyone has their own motive. Maybe the budget's collapsing or something.
Pile of shit, not a budget. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
We live long enough to cross every line. Cross off a ledge.
Well, the funny thing is, unironically, that would be true if you can just keep getting a new body.
Yep.
Like, eventually you're going to have to do more and more things to, you know, get your fix.
We cross every boundary if we live long enough. Everybody makes a bad choice sooner or later. Kinda leads to another, and then another. Nobody stays on the straight and narrow forever.
It's bullshit. You don't believe that. Otherwise, the world is meaningless.
Well, eternal life sounds beautiful, too. Until you realize you'll be busting ass for minimum wage until the end times, right?
You seriously think people are fundamentally evil?
It's only a matter of time. No.
All I know is there are too many temptations in our way. And if we live long enough, we trip on one.
This isn't just nihilism. It's doom gibberish. But hey, you're entitled to your opinion, whatever it might be. James, can I ask you something personal?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now, can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec.
Let's be faithful to our girly friend. Actually, no. Let's see what Chatfish think. No, because I have to think.
Does Chatfish believe in technology or in the afterlife?
I will say, at least for like personal interpretations of what they're asking, 1 and 2 are not necessarily exclusive statements.
Well, the technology itself is what's giving them an afterlife because they've already died and are given new bodies.
Now,
to live
technically
again.
speaking, the one thing the story is messing up here is that religion wouldn't go away because death still exists.
No, it would just change.
Yep. You can still die.
Yeah, like, there's still a true death, and that's what she was asking about.
Chat's like, oh, big jinkies. All right, chat. What do you believe in? Chat's like, believe. Oh, like thinking, like fucking Dimcules fell over dead. His like brain hemorrhaged. He thought too much.
Oh, Wolfenbach.
It's like, just not even around anymore. Now, what do you think, Chatfish? What do you think, Chatfish? 30% of the Chatfishies believe in technology. Other
Goddamn.
70% of Chatfishies believe in afterlife. Chatfish like, there was a big bucket in the sky. For
Blake
all
says
the
in the
spirit
future
buckets.
they worship Saint Miku.
All the spirit fish can float to the big bucket in the sky. Jano, 25 $25 say, if there's no afterlife, there's no chance for Kim to be punished for all the missed supers and unanswered questions, shock, fun, fit, alarms, afterlife. Oh, I mean, you can turn it into a donor, I guess. I was mostly just asking if what Chatfish's general opinions were on it. Chatfish said, well, you know, we could just always make things profitable, I guess. Well, chat, that's 25 $25 in favor of our character believing that he believes in afterlife, that there's a big bucket in the sky that his big chatfishy body will swim up to.
He's like, I don't believe in heaven. I do believe in hell, though.
No, it's just war.
But those are tied concepts.
No, there's only hell. There's no heaven.
Will anyone donate from the technology?
More gold, Your Majesty.
The techno bucket? The techno bucket versus the chapel bucket.
Look it. We are $101 from today's gold chatfish.
We're very close if you look at it a certain way. Just like, okay, I will.
From where we started, yeah, we are.
Chatfish heaven, this is heaven. Chatfish
We're off when
are
Kieran's greedy, sleeping cheek to
round.
cheek.
So chatfish have cheeks too. Wait.
Imagine like you grab a chatfish, turn him around, you see little buck cheeks.
No, you turn chatfish when you see tail fin. You grab a chatfish by the cheeks, you grab them by their little face cheeks. So when chatfish sleep cheek to cheek, they're two little chatfish faces like touching each other. That's what that means for chatfish. Don't ask me what, because that's literally what happens. Two chatfishes put their cheeks together, but they don't have butt cheeks, so they only have face cheeks. So how does that make you feel, Squealy, on a spiritual level, that their faces are just like touching? They're like staring at each other. Like when they blink, their eyelashes like blink into the other chatfish.
Are these the tiny Indio chatfish or the big Shoblin chatfish?
I want to believe it's the show ones because they're fat. They're big fucking cheeks.
Then I'm imagining a barrel full of, not barrel, but a dumpster full of the big chatfish with they're all just like, oh, there's nothing here.
Brew 'em, drink 'em. All right, chat. 60 seconds to contest an afterlife. Afterlife is slated to win. This could be Jano's first victory of the day, our first catch of the day. In ratfish heaven, it keeps you difficult. Ratfish and chatfish go to the same bucket. The only difference between a ratfish and a chatfish is that it's a chatfish that crawled into a duct inside the fucking bucket. And yes, there's a series of pipes and tubes that run through the bucket. It's part of the water's like ventilation system. The ratfish are just chatfish that crawl in there or get sucked in there. One of the two. When they get sucked in there, they develop whiskers. It's a little irradiated. It's a little irradiated. It's like, well, got chatfish whiskers.
Yes, chatfish, yeah.
Indio fish small, sleek, classy. Shellfish big, fat, and juicy, sister. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think that says it safely. I think many chatfish will agree that show chatfish are definitely fat.
And tasty.
All right, chat.
Well,
Nobody wishes to
before you
contest?
continue, I'm gonna go
What?
for my dogs.
Okay. Okay, well then we'll wait for him to get back then, so we can actually see the story. Yep, just angry over the places we quote into. It's like, chatfish, don't go in there. And then fucking Sturmat just looks at me, wiggles to there, staring at me with one eye, swims in. It's like that little fucking little. You can if you swim up to the fucking little pipes and stuff, you can hear little chatfish or little ratfish swimming around in there and like talking. Oh, get out of the way! I can't. Too far. I'm stuck. It's a bit awful. It's a bit awful. Jano, if that's the case, do not donate. You should actually check your bank, and you should not donate if you don't have any money. If we're gonna bomb, we're gonna bomb. If we're gonna flatline, we're gonna flatline. If I have to fire people, then let me fire people. Don't overdo it. You know, chatfish. Chatfish must first look after chatfish self. Says has to partake in Dono War. Yeah, no. Well, the Dono War is technically over. We're just waiting for Squealy to come back. Chumba says, I always, or Rapier, or Jess, I always win because I can keep getting dicked down by rolled up dollar bills. Poorly, but I can't walk it. Okay. You're the one talking. I went over Polly again, so I too must look after myself. Kip, don't donate. Chatfish doesn't donate. Also, Kip, Wait, that's illegal. I mean, don't get me wrong, Chad. I would love it if we make our daily goals, but the reality is that if we're not going to make them, we're just going to have to fire people. Now, who we fire is not up for a dono war. But I've already made preparations. Ratfish create Squeaker Empire inside of the bucket. The pipe pyre. Chumba donates $10 say, to prove Jano wrong, technology will lead the way, same tags. Wow, okay. Chumba fucking getting sassy with Jano. I think Jano has angered the Chumba. This is why you shouldn't sass each other, I'm telling you. Chatfish heaven. Wow, Chatfish. What if this isn't Chatfish
Your
heaven?
Majesty.
And thank you for your generous donation, El Chumbinator. Chatfish, we're waiting for the squee-wee. Squee-wee, hurry up, squee-wee. It's to confuse people with poor eyesight since mine and rapier names are similar. Wink, says Blake. Generous 25 post bucks. Well, well, well. I hear you're getting your own character soon, Rapier. Sock Fund, Fit, Alarm, Afterlife. Well, he might if we actually make our dailies. We'll see. Those assets actually cost a bit. So does the coding. It's to confuse people. What are you talking about, Blake?
I am returned.
Finally. All right, now we can continue. So we're gonna say no. Wait.
Being mean to me.
That's right. As you left, a baby dono war started. Chumba got mad at Jano apparently, and now they're fighting. So
Okay.
Jano then donates 25 Polish bucks, and I don't know. Is that enough to like who wins?
To prove general technology will lead the way. He counter donoed. No, Yeno won.
Okay. Does anyone wish to contest? 60 seconds to do so, chat.
More gold, Your Majesty.
$10 from that to sock fund burn. Now he wins.
Chumba.
You fuck.
Donates $5. Say same tags. Thank you for the donation. Very generous.
Very genuine.
The chat's finding spirituality. The techno bucket versus the chapel bucket. Jano's in the chapel bucket. Chumba's in the techno bucket. I'm pretty sure he's only in the techno bucket because it's called the techno bucket. And that does sound kind of cool. But other than that, like, techno. I couldn't think of what to call the holy bucket. Oh, the holy bucket. There we go. Sort of just came to me right then and there, didn't it?
Wow.
Techno bucket and holy bucket are at war with each other. Rapier cutting through the afterlife. Jano, is this for reasons important for you? Asks Sturm Rat. Remember, chat, it is just a silly dono war. If you don't want to participate,
it's life and death.
Don't participate.
Don't lie, Kip. It's life and death.
A holy bucket would leak. That's true, it would. That's why.
Life and death, Kip.
First off, that depends on where the holes are.
That's true. The holes are in the bottom. It's like, damn. And Shannon's like, "Eee," and he's sucked into a
Okay,
little
but
vortex.
if a holy bucket is in water,
Gold, Your
is it
Majesty.
leaking?
Big tinky.
Head.
Draw your head.
It hurts. No, I just wanted my Twitch to lewd Rapier read loudly on stream. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. Now, Jet, are we content with the Techno Bucket winning? 60 seconds, state you're going to contest. If not, forever hold your peace, and we're moving on. Wow.
Heaven, Chatfish, heaven.
Chatfish heaven, this is heaven.
We're off with keeping and squeaky, sleeping cheek to cheek.
Ooh. Nah, Chet hasn't earned that today. But there's cool stuff. Maybe next week you'll earn it. Sturmrat, every donor war is important, says Toomba. That's true. Donor wars are how we make our daily goals usually. But you should only participate if you have months. Do not if you don't. Free pizza is in the holy rampfish bucket, says Squeaker Genius. I don't think so. You don't have a rampfish.
I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to sound like a cult.
Yeah,
Come to our cult meeting, we have free food.
yeah, true. What else do you give away for free? STDs? Yeah, a little bit. All right, nobody seems to wish to contest. We are content on the techno bucket winning. Ow.
Jabbing,
Just need to
jabbish.
fix my headphones real quick. Kinda hurt a little. They hurty chappish.
Wow, look at it's a rapey man, Kib.
He's like, I'm mad at Jano because
No,
he was
Kib.
mean to me.
It's time for techno bucket supremacy. Come on, come on, do it.
That's
again.
right.
Do it.
Techno rave time.
Techno K.
All right, here we go.
Let's just say
I knew that decision was
believe in
important.
technology. Now we have Icarite and the bank. I'd love to believe in all that other stuff. For Rachel's sake. Nada.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit.
All right, we won't make this one. I think we can probably... Okay, so if you believe in technology, the techno bucket is obviously big on money, right?
Bank. There's always a chance the NYPD will unfreeze me. Then they'll put me in debt and make me pay it back. Damn it.
Nobody dies if you can't afford a body. You go to
James,
the
what's
bank.
going on?
Honestly, this one's timed, so you should either pause it or make it
Drink.
quick. You see, that's funny because that actually goes in contradiction to what you said.
Charms of an E-class shell. Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
Yes, a whole list.
Yes. A whole list of shitty side effects. Those damn shivers. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
It doesn't matter. It's just someone making money from it.
James, you're talking bullshit. It's your duty to do that.
Thanks for caring. This is my fourth body. I can handle it.
What are the weirdest synchro issues you've heard of? You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
Well, the longest living guy turns 305 this year, and he's doing great. The city is co-funding his birthday. You can go ask him. Seriously, it's all about the money. The more we have, the longer we live.
The cabin sweat tree. I think consciousness has an expiration date.
I think consciousness has an expiration date. Sooner or later, our psyche gives out.
I don't know. If someone had offered me 269 more years, that would be plenty for me. Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Tell the truth.
Well, apparently we're unaware during the transfer, but damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies. That's probably nothing unusual. Don't worry about that.
Attention! Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone. Hands up! What are you holding?
Vitamins.
Seriously? Don't you have anything better to do? I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
Uh-oh, the scotch.
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake. You
will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
I'm resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data.
James Kara, badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
One last time. What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Extra job, you know how it is. Isn't it obvious? The job is rotten, so I drink. I'm on break. Ventilator's cleaning. Yeah, okay. 2.
Can't you see? I'm drinking because I have a rotten job.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
How'd your vehicle get those marks?
Uh-oh. Pretend to have desynchronization either. I picked up the workshop like this. Oh, boy.
I think 1 would probably make more sense because you haven't taken your drugs yet.
It's actually true you didn't. You decided to drink rather than take your pills.
Ah, it hurts. Everything hurts. I'm dying. It's desynchro. Where are my pills? Somebody get me my pills.
What's his fucking problem?
Ah! Who are you? Where am I? My head's full of birdie clouds, the blue bananas, the snails.
This doesn't seem like the guy who fled Icarus. This seems like some mental ward reject.
Pathetic. Leave him.
Poor fucker makes me want to get back into therapy.
They were looking for James, yeah.
Yep. I'm taking a drink.
James.
You didn't take a pill.
Yep.
Are you okay? Thanks for faking it. You saved my ass too.
Don't mention it.
Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
You believe in science?
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Focus.
I want to keep bothering her.
We still have to talk about the investigation. There are a few things that bother me.
Well, keep it short.
Green wasn't the suicidal type.
If you look at the pieces of the puzzle carefully, there's something about everyone that doesn't fit, right?
Exactly.
I think I know what it is. It's paranoia. You know the saying, the sleep of reason produces monsters? Put down the vodka and rest. It'll pass.
Beg your pardon.
It's not vodka. It's the Scottish heritage.
Put the damn booze down. Even more so if it's evidence from Icarus.
Evidence. Clue at most. Besides, it's all because of that damn body.
Ugh, nonsense. Mental problems, along with identity, character, and memory, are written in Icarite. If you don't solve them, you'll transfer this whole mess to the next shell.
You like all these theories, huh? Things you've got no idea about? Shit. Just wanted to talk a little, that's all.
There's Chatfish on that.
The only thing that can save that man is the message I sent Kibbs on Discord, says Bino.
What is that? Chat can have that song unlocked if the daily goal is reached, but it is not, so we're not playing it. We're not in a position to give chat things.
Rewards that Chatfish have not earned.
People who donated today can see it, though. Send me a DM if you donated today. You can have access.
Rachel!
We're cuffed in the Echerite.
Rachel!
I wonder if that's different because, you know, we said technology and stuff like that. And we don't believe in the
Possibly.
afterlife.
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
Yes, in this world it is mandatory. You cannot kill yourself, as that would be a crime because you're damaging that body. It's also illegal. It's also...
I shouldn't be driving like this. Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere.
We are the
Fire,
999%.
sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you've lied to yourself for another year that your life matters. Shit. I have to go home.
Now, the city's in chaos, Chatfish.
It's expected after the bill passing.
Not good.
Welcome home. James, Kara, I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
2, Gibbs, 2.
The synchronization test will take place soon.
No, it's
Please
hard to
do
be
not
poop.
leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck. Where are the fucking drugs?
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did I...
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. Glad he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die. Drugs should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs?
Check upstairs while it's coming.
Damn, empty. I think I had a...
In ancient cultures, the Moirai were an allegory of destiny. They represented the brutal laws that governed the world, and only exceptional mortals could gently influence them. No, that sounds weak.
Running out of ambrosia.
There's nothing in this one either.
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there. You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little. Just a little bit.
He missed the toilet.
Outrageous! No wonder people are pissed. I'm pissed. The law makes us slaves of the system without giving us the slightest chance. Police tell us to stay at home. Good luck with that. The city is on fire!
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
I'm gonna synchronize Chatfish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Little Chatfish noises.
Logged. James, Kara, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet.
A baseball
Excellent.
park.
Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat.
Armrest.
What is
Our
Kip's
death
feeling like?
is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body. And my old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process.
You have you have to find the right angle, or just move towards it. Move towards it.
I was saying, I seem to just walking towards it.
Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage. The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you ever thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue. A new body? A new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
Maybe for you.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life. finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event. It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit him, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth. Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck! I don't remember. So many bodies. I had to get him. Dispense justice. Bastard kept eluding me.
The Chatfish was discovered in
There it is.
I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. But I was his partner. He relied on me.
Unstable simulation. We'd better stop for today. All right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck! Sarah, I fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
Whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think? I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
Yeah, but we're gonna get down to the truth.
Time for chess again, I think, maybe? No.
Nope.
Leave out
just
window.
We're gonna crawl out the window. We parked literally fucking outside the window.
No, the car was going like an autopilot because it was flying away when you walked away.
Like how the city isn't on ironic uproar.
Well, yeah. They literally made the forcing people to sign up for the body subscription at a younger age now. Like, society is deteriorating in this city.
Rapidly right now.
People are upset. People were literally lied to by the government.
And the president that literally ran on "I won't do it," did it.
Yeah, did it when he got elected. The people are furious. Plus the whole controversy that came out from the Icarus disaster.
Oh, look down at the ground.
Things on the ground.
Oh, it's time to put our puzzle together.
I told you so.
New puzzle, Chatfish. Who this? Puzzle time.
Gets out little building blocks.
Playing with
Where do we
Legos.
start?
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Lucky?
For us. Definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
What do the Green cases and Icarus thing have in common? Miller. I mean, Miller's
I
kind.
don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your
The
corpse
technical
turns
plan
up
is
in an
definitely.
inconvenient situation.
Also, Bino yelled at you earlier. He's like, "Be careful, check this okay."
Yeah, I saw it, but I can't show chat. They haven't earned it.
Maybe Green's last letter would be the one you had.
So the watch with a photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
They were obviously very close.
Which asks the question, bloody request. Looks like completing the work meant killing important people. Why would Kovalev check off that item if it would ruin him? Miller, Agent Dean, Body Axe, fucking Demir, Toxicology of Icarus, Jane Salma's scarf, serpent symbol.
That
Maybe
damn
that's
snake again.
It looks
Maybe.
fresh this time. Probably made on the day of the massacre.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it
that's
seemed
good.
a lot more interesting
Well,
than it looked at first.
Day by day.
day.
The symbol and the date appear at Green's Kovalev's. Do the dates mean the same thing?
That tell you something?
Technical
Shit.
things.
Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know.
No.
Nope.
It's not a lead, Chatfish.
Yeah, you need undo clue, undo clue.
So, dates mean the same thing. Fucking Demur, Toxicology of Icarus, Jane Salmas. A chick developer with initials on silk tie. The own initials and papers. I don't think that has them.
You've identified him. Great.
Yeah, it's a developer named Travis Collette.
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis. Travis Collette. Travis Collette.
James!
Sorry.
Damn.
She was having none of his say.
He's not connected. He's just a Travis Colapto. Body Axe, Agent Dean. The different plans aren't related. The man encrypted with an encrypted Icarate arms dealer and owner of Phalanx and security company.
Could be involved.
Maybe, but I don't think so. No.
No, not yet.
Big negatory.
Miller's definitely important, I can tell you, but
Miller's important, but he's not a related.
would it be the body act?
The what?
Body axe.
Plans lower the age. That might be connected.
Fuckers. I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer.
But no, it's not related. Agent Dean. I don't think that's related. Fucking demur. John Park, politician and shareholder of the well-known company, earlier lead indicated he was a friend of Green's.
To a crisp.
Was that laughter?
No.
We're sick fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking funny.
Well, you gotta remember,
The toxic Sarah. You have
Toxic-
access
he hates
to
these
the
people.
registers.
Just checked.
Oh, yeah.
Kovalev Zekarite never made it there, which means that this is another.
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damned good question. Let's check.
Could
it's
anyone
not- it's
here
not-
have known Green and Kovalev were up to something? Miller
It's
might
not-
have. The man with the encrypted anchorite, arms dealer, failing security. No, probably not.
it's not an indie game, Chatfish. It is, however, a new developer.
The Chief Steiner's trusted man, specialist in discreet work.
Chief's errand boy.
I wonder how big his stable was. As the chief's
Yep.
trusted man,
I
he
knew
must
it.
have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here?
The drink motive. No coincidence dropped in here for a drink. As a cop and the Chief's boy, he'd know about Green's death. What was he up to here? Fucking Demir. John Park, politician, shareholder in well-known company. Earlier leads indicated he was a friend of Green's. Jane Salma's scarf. Item belonging to a famous psychologist that establishes her presence on Icarus. No. Body axe. Plans to lower the free body case, subscription fees. Maybe because it's a political thing. Travis Collette. He might be involved. The man with the
I
kryptonite.
agree with Blake. Bina was definitely at fault for all of this.
Makes sense.
Hover the question mark again. What specifically are they wanting?
No coincidence he dropped in here for a drink. As a cop and the Chief's boy, yeah. So what was he there for? Travis Collette?
Would it be the body axe?
Maybe. No.
No.
Not there for that. Maybe it was there for Travis. Or perhaps Miller.
Are you sure?
No.
Yes, roughly. Actually, let's look at it from a different angle.
Maybe the woman.
The scarf? She's not there. She got
Famous
out there.
psychologist back in the circle of suspects.
More on the periphery.
No. Yeah, I think it might be Travis. Perhaps Travis was connected.
Sarah, this guy also built Green's building, right?
Built it? I mean, he added more floors to it. I don't think anyone builds buildings from scratch.
They still did that in my day. Let's follow this.
Dean met with Travis Collette, a wealthy developer. Why? Because of the body axe.
Not bad.
Seriously?
No.
No.
No, it wouldn't have been that. Miller.
Thermrat says, if chat puts in 40, he'll cover the rest for the day legal.
Chatfish working together?
If you be that kind.
Down. From technical. I don't think he was related to the technical plans, if I remember where he was. John Park, politician and shareholder. Fucking demur. No.
Just wondering.
Maybe all the bad people are connected. God damn it, James.
We already did her scarf. Miller?
Technically a different part, but
No.
Nope.
No, he wasn't the plans, was he? No. He wasn't plans.
It's the plans because he was the one making the.
Yeah, I was mistaking him for the other guy.
okay. So what's the next part that you need to conclude?
Let's just conclude the analysis, and then it gives you a couple more pieces to work with. Usually.
Holy shit. So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And
It's all
Colette didn't know
balls.
about Green's death. And that
I'm
order
realizing.
not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
Dean may have been working for someone else. The chief does his job as best he can. Chief has been bought.
Who do you think?
We don't know enough what's going on. We know the chief don't want anything to do with this, but we do know the chief's name is involved on that document in Green's office.
Given this is a noir story, how it usually works is everyone at the upper crust of society, they know each other to a certain degree. So even if the chief isn't directly involved, he probably knows something's going on.
He's probably been bought. He's been wanting to shut us up. The chief is probably involved.
Sorry to say, but it looks like our old bastard is deep in someone's pocket.
But what did he really want? What did he need the plans for?
Your questions keep getting better. We missed something at Green's. Something damn important.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Fuck it, bro.
Complete. Repair cost and fine $938.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck you. And don't wait for me with dinner. I'll be late.
You shouldn't have pushed the haste yet.
After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times. Unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
James, should I send you a sleeping bag? Get a move on. Turn on the camera. Stand back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
I'd like to see your file.
I erased it. Good luck with that.
I have my ways.
Ready.
Back in the
Back
Green
here.
Tower.
Ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies.
More
What are we looking
gold,
for?
Your Majesty.
Truly good
X.
plans.
Okay. Any ideas?
Well, that circle on the right.
It
They
is,
moved Green's body, but he's still
you know, chilling out.
like his his hologram's there.
The fucking safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
If there was anything here, the feds got it.
I'm sorry.
We missed this one. Can you at least check what they took?
Probably. Okay. I'm convinced. Are we getting out of here?
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
Termite donates $40 to add one fish to the Waffle. English speech. If you want, put 10 to Disco Fund. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Disco Elysium Chatfish. Come on,
No,
Chatfish.
not Yinglis. Genghis Ying. Ying. It's a hold of his bargain.
Yeah.
Huh?
Generous Thermite.
7 winners for the Chatfish Raffle. Oh, any other Chatfish that wish to join?
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat? Why such a large generator?
Hello?
Yes?
Storms? This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected.
Left one. Which merges together.
Splits.
The wall is a meter from the safe. Doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
What next?
We have a card.
The card will open a bigger safe behind the other safe.
Safe behind the safe.
Safe-ception.
Yep.
Oh,
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This is my idea. Don't push it.
Ooh, come. But scream. But if we donate some membership thing, we get the membership.
James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck.
I mean-
Sorting at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection. Another victim. Just more questions.
What a face.
It's like some neck wound, maybe?
big good art fund.
Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear.
You get Sturmrat's donation, Spooky?
Yes, it got Sturmrats.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for... What? Actually, no, I did.
No, because I'm just noticing the bar isn't updated. Blue flower.
I got it everywhere but there.
A meeting? With a
Yep.
murderer?
More gold, Your Majesty.
Let's check where you came from.
Yangus donates 40. Say Ying speaks. Kurt, would a dono to Ying World count towards the gate daily goal?
Yes.
Thanks, Sturmrat. That would was very kind of you. Oh, Chatfish kissing. Like, they're holding fence. Like, we gave, we put out of it. Okay. 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 Thanks for sharing, chat.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Just like, you hurting my feelings.
Dole. Just like.
That makes Saturday.
Good job, Chatfish.
What?
We scraped by again.
Just barely. Just barely.
You pushed a button.
And so I went to
Fuck!
Making a mess. Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Are you there?
looks in the mirror. It's like, you're the murderer. Just like,
Turns out Green looked at the main character and just said, "Would you kindly?"
Somehow he was here before but doesn't remember.
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
I'm the Joker, baby.
What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
oh. There's a secret room. And it's underneath the tree. And there's a lot of dead girls in here.
That's right. Just touch it. Get your fingerprints all over.
How to quell the masses. Oh, nice. They even think about us after hours.
Well, their plans will have to wait.
How to quell the masses. Strategy. 3 pillars of action. Patricia, a senator against the government. She will gain the trust of the masses and direct attention to something other than the bill. For what? Chris, governor will announce increased security measures. Terrorism? Kitus. Theme for distraction. Talk to the assistant. Send a note to all 3 by tomorrow.
Ding.
Albon wants me to remind you about the psalm.
We'll show it at the end of the stream.
Glass, a lot of shrapnel. Where did it come from? I'll get back to that.
Cold-blooded murder.
We'll see.
Does it look like something else?
It looks like a piece of the puzzle. One that'll fit when it's time.
See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was over here. No, fuck it. I'd better start from the beginning.
Up there.
Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for
the governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him and the law now. Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Maybe I can lift the chandelier.
With time travel.
Pull it away.
Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? And where's the killer? Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty. Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
What did you do to deserve your mask? Or maybe you actually wore it every day.
Get a wine for there you go. There.
According to my analysis,
Needs a closer
a
look.
bucket fish was hanging from it. It's extra
It's
fat.
scrolled up now.
Fat mass made the thing collapse. So
The Emperor screens. Make that god.
he's got a gun
A
drawn.
movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
He wrote liar in his own blood.
Or someone did at the very least.
Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head.
Yep, he was exchanging fire with somebody, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Blagojevich, journalistic scum.
Based.
Journo.
Brings a gun to a fancy party.
Fucking lack of culture.
It's empty. Whoa!
It's a revolver, kid. Get it right?
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout
Wait,
started.
did the bullets just not go with the gun?
Probably didn't consider that.
Well, he might not be in the budget for the game because
Oh, no. It looked like the bullets were like where the gun was supposed to be when it was in his hand.
Fucking thing down in your own head.
Are you sure?
You shot the killer. Is that?
Look
How
at
are you
his pistol.
feeling?
Better every minute.
he just fucking crumples.
fucking dead.
You gotta use X-ray for the line of shots.
Toward the piano.
Bucket bitches. Like Bucky BG.
Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Like you got hit by a truck.
It's a dead little Chatfish, man.
Glass.
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
Whoever the stranger is, we're accusing of being the murderer.
Is he really that strange, though?
He may be, he may not be. He might just be leading us somewhere.
What if he hated himself?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more.
The table kid.
Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot.
Together with the council, we have received your request and would like to invite you to the club. The date and time will be delivered to you discreetly by courier. If you decide to come in a different shell, please bring an invitation with you. Looking forward to seeing you.
Print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer?
You already read that one.
The bucket bitches.
Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing.
His glass thing is broken. Is he charging somebody?
Let's go a little
away. Why in this direction?
Oh.
Doesn't make sense.
He got hit.
Oh, he doesn't. We don't know if that's actually what's going on here, Kibbo.
Wasn't shot by that guy.
It's too rich for my blood.
Uh-huh.
A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me.
He's chilling over here, Bucket Bros.
Bingo. So you were sitting here. You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's where you were hiding.
Maybe he was struck by a bullet. Yep, he was struck.
Oh, he was hiding. Okay.
Fucking wiring.
Oh, his glass bottle was shattered. He's looking at it in shock.
Oh.
You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
He jumped, we don't know what happened.
He was done running. He fell limply.
He was,
He died in flight.
yep, died in the air. Something impacted him.
From the back or from the front?
We'll find out, Skittles.
Something or someone stopped him.
Gunshot wound through the back. Or no, it's an exit
from the
wound.
front.
From the front. He was shot and charging. Yep. And it came from... We're there again.
Piano area again.
No, not piano. Close to it, though.
I said area.
Chumba.
He shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Restore the power.
Who's...
High voltage. Must be powering something big. Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. What is this?
Wow.
Couldn't just keep us skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us.
Sexy times. What the fuck? Ah! It was a different room. That matches with the glass where it was being fired. Okay, they were in some weird sex cult thing.
Some kind of weird sex cult.
Unironically, yes.
Now I know where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms?
It's
Let's start with
always
the
a
photos.
weird
See a weapon?
sex thing.
It's empty.
9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadis.
Yeah, he could... You can't see out of the glass.
There's another corpse next to him.
Yep. Right behind you, right there.
Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll.
But...
I think it's the stab in the back or whatever.
I think it might be just stab wound and shit, you know, her ass cheeks.
But what if it's the butt?
Yeah, but what if the ass is important?
Someone was shooting at close range.
Two shot close in the back, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the blood now.
Blood trail. And anything else? It's time for pictures of your friend.
Ah, that guy.
The guy in bed. With the Icarite strands.
Oh, no, you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun.
Looks a bit ritualistic.
Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you couldn't do the right thing. Let me show you whose side you picked.
How fucking kind of you. Drake Starr? I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish. .9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from.
Catfish, missed we. Ooh. What's this?
Straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
Ooba.
Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Wonder who painted it.
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch.
So did he shoot the guy on the couch? Not couch, bed. Yeah, it looks like he was still alive before he started opening fire.
At least with what you have so far, that's what it looks like.
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. Pretty much everyone here knows each other. Looks like you almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was
Age
murdered
91.
voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds.
Fucking sick bastards. Now the Icarite isn't destroyed. I think these people are recoverable. It's gonna get sick, chat. I'm gonna be strong.
She was bleeding like hell.
How did the senator die?
Do better, Senator.
Uh-huh.
So they were
Dinky.
They were doing the stuff.
doing the dirty while cutting.
The senator used them as a shield. She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape?
Look down always, kiddo. There you go.
Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it.
Damascus steel, Bucketfish.
Damascus steel, that's like shittier steel that we have today.
Blood.
It's decorated.
And maybe
They're pretty
yours
looking.
too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her.
So,
It just so turned out that she was, fighting for someone else.
well, she actually did. Jumped on somebody.
She tried to attack the shooter.
Was she waiting for her moment?
Wait, was she actually shot? No, she was.
And then she attacks him, yeah.
Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you?
He shot her.
her.
Yep. 'Cause he reached back and shot. With his revolver, what it looks like.
And that's why he was on the ground.
All coming together.
Blaster.
Ton of lead. Burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Did you notice? Something else catch your attention? Almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote.
Damn.
Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
Damn.
The bullet hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, there.
A bullet from a revolver. Probably Katas's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. You were lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where?
I can tell that some of the some of the recorded lines don't really line up with the scenes, or with the cadence that was spoken with earlier.
A recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. Gee, we go back to the beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
A little mask.
You just walk out wearing the mask.
You become high society.
I'm Guy Fawkes now.
Weapons? Very subtle. I'll check to see if any victims were killed with this gun. .9mm, 5 bullets, half-empty clip. Did the killer shoot it? Or did they shoot at him?
Put Chatfish in the boats.
What does she have to do with all this?
Chainsaw. There's some golden liquid bits spilled up.
It's like pain. So back from there.
Yep, that's one console. There's going to be probably a couple more.
At least to every
No
hologram.
desires except to kill. Then it's high time to die indeed.
Because of that one, yeah.
So
Where
if
else does
this
it
one
go?
didn't, if this one didn't lead to anything, what about the ones on the other side?
No, kids are going to the bottom one now.
Let's see where you take me. Another. This must
Cameras.
be a dead end.
Keeps going.
Cables run deeper. Fuck. Not now. It's so close.
Catfish.
So, Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades. A frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover.
Read the clipboard, Skibbo.
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
Which goes into them wanting to lower the registration age.
Hmm.
I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit.
Let's check the room first. Probably nothing back here, bucket bros.
It could be
science.
a hidden thingy,
Does
like
it
usual.
look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC. But the certificate is missing.
Chatfish are definitely responsible. Whoa! See, bust him.
Weird
Do
killer!
nothing.
Wow!
Icarite in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body?
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites... Why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
They're sick bastards, Chatfish.
Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Oh
Sarah?
my god.
You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
My god. Definitely evil conspiracy, Chatfish.
Definitely evil. Maybe they're using Icarite to take control of bodies, and this guy used the Icarite transmitter
I'm just wondering.
to use green. Maybe.
Since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
Okay, so
This
that actually makes
shell
sense.
could blow up the Senate.
Green, there was no one with Green, but those stab wounds on his back were
Them.
done by the senator,
You think
Yep, the senator did it.
anyone will find them here?
and then Green fighting back subconsciously.
Yes.
And the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
Big bucket fish decision.
Okay, so Green fighting back. I'm supposing that he can fight back the transmitter or whatever's going on with the mind control. Is smashing his head into the floor. He continues going up the stairs forcibly, his body against his own will. I'm guessing. Puts the noose around his neck, and then does he kick himself off?
Yeah, I'm not really
And that
sure
breaks
because
it?
he flew. What it looked like he got kicked off the ledge though. Like
Yeah.
that explains the 2 stab wounds. Chatfishies must decide.
Do you think the other guy was there? Another potential mind control.
Because if we're to be a law-abiding bucket bro, a law-abiding bucket bro would leave it open and let the feds find it and put faith in the system that the system will clean it out once the corruption's exposed. A non-law-abiding bucket would let them rot and take justice into their own hands. A bat bucket, if you will. Still Chavez with bad headband. Saying, I take the water in my own hands.
So one thing I would want to
Vigilante
posit to the
or
chat.
regular law?
The one thing I want to posit to the chat is, from what we saw down there, there's still innocent people down in that vault, in the bodies that the rich people were using as their playthings. So by shutting the door to the vault, you are also trapping their victims down there as well.
Maybe the feds are in on it. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they'll expose it. We don't know yet.
Deep does the rabbit hole go, bucketfish? But the big thing to take away from this, from the documentation that we've read, we know that they didn't have all the support entirely. They had to rally the senator. They had to rally other people to their cause. Not everyone is aware of it. Not everyone is on board with it, from what we know. But there are a lot of people that are involved with this. And it goes pretty deep and pretty high up, Bucket Bros.
While the poll is going, Gibbs, go ahead and show Samson's fan art. It's such kind of funny.
All right, chat bros. Like, chat bros are just little bros, Gib. I grab one and I eat him. Now he's gone. Oh my fucking god, that's pretty good. Samson, you need to make more fan art.
Majestic.
Kid was talking about fat chatfish cheeks. See? Aaron looks at chatfish, turns around, no cheeks.
Just another chatfish.
Squeezes in little cheeks. That's pretty accurate. I think Samson's fan art pretty much sums up, like how fat you are. Rotates them. How does the chatfish feel about this molestation of your bodies?
So they have 4 eyes.
Yep, because we do know that Green funded the, and honestly, Green was already striking us as a morally corrupt individual just by some of the things he already had. But the big thing is that Green, you know, bought the orphanage, literally fucking put like, or been harvesting it for children. Well, once they become 21 years old, then it comes out that their plan was to lower the age of consent for the thing.
Subscription.
Yep, so they can get them younger bodies and younger bodies on the subscription thing, which explains why people are rioting. Now, how much younger? I can't remember. Was it 16 or something?
It would go down to 20.
Only? Why are you sure it was only 20? Just by a year? I thought it was bigger. I mean, that's still big though.
I remember 20.
I think it was 20. I don't remember though.
The whole body subscription thing is pretty dystopian. Like, very dystopian. Because if you lose your body, somebody else gets to have it, and your consciousness is then transferred to the bank.
And you just sit there.
Sit there, unless somebody wants to, like, use you or, like, get you out or put you in debt as a worker. Because then they take that and then they'll give you a body eventually, but it'll be a defective body or a lower class body.
But they're funding an orphanage, right? The orphanage is a bunch of kids. They grew up, right?
They have no money.
As soon as they get out of the orphanage, they are poor and have no money. So as soon as they get out, they get put into the bank because that's what's going to happen.
Yep, they get put on the body subscription, and then because they can't afford the cost to keep their own bodies, their bodies are ripped from them. Man, immortality sucks.
Well, for you, and for
I will say,
well,
in terms of like,
but it would suck for orphans.
In terms of like a dystopian setting, this is certainly an interesting way to take it.
You know, it's actually pretty fucking interesting because it's definitely fucked.
Because our main character, he's working with a drug addict's body.
Yeah, drug addict's body.
No, I thought. Oh, no. I thought
it's
it was
his fourth body. It's his fourth body,
I thought
and
he
it's
said he had 4. Or no, he has 4 deaths.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is his fourth body, and it's also a shitty drug body. So it has all sorts of problems. It was a former drug addict who couldn't keep his payments. So he got kicked out of the body. He got put in. And that's why he's got the shakes. That's why he's got, like, a bunch of allergies, and, like, he can't do certain things. He struggles because of it. And it's honestly Ragnarok's fault. He's like, whoa, beep. Chatfish are very confused. But good fan art. Alright, Chatfish. Oh my god, it's tied.
That means Kibbs gets to choose. What do you wish, Kippo?
No, I'm not going to end it yet. Chat, I'll give you 1 minute to break the tie. If it isn't broken, I will decide.
All it would take is $1 to throw it in the way you want.
Or, like the several dozen other Chatfish who haven't voted, would just have to fucking plap the vote button. The vote can easily be broken.
In the memory bank?
You sit there and are essentially unconscious until
Purgatory it's purgatory forever.
You're not aware of it. You're just it's lights out for
Albine wants
until they take you out.
To say to show the song while they vote.
It reminds me of Soma. Soma was more of a case of you're creating copies of yourself rather than you're taking on new bodies.
Hold on, shush, but they're listening to it.
Oh, some.
Oh, it's AI. Do not show that to Robert. Oh God. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. It's really bad. AI generated music is a actually abomination. It's like Chatfish.
What is this, Kiva?
Chatfish, listen, you stupid fucking bastards.
Chatfish,
Shut up. That's quite awful. But the effort is definitely appreciated. No, God, it's fucking
I
terrible.
think that would give Robert an aneurysm.
It would. Robert would blow his little brains out. No, that's the point. Catfish have decided! Catfish! Because they decided things. They
Leaving it open. Just denying the stranger everything he wants you to.
Yeah, just cucking him out.
Also,
I'm not green. You can't buy me.
Yeah, we're not corruptible.
So you're saying I should send you to Robert? Yes.
No. Genuinely a bad idea.
He'll kill you.
You're gonna eventually end up blocked if you continue what you're doing.
More overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Pull up, bucket fish! Oh my God, it's the fucking...
Statue of Liberty.
Idiot. It says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already. I knew more or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. Not even a bar here. Focus, James.
Alcohol.
Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
Welcome to Chattistan. It's like, eat, we poor. So where Chat lives.
These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? It doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it. Electric current powers up the antenna. Must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
Damn, bitch, you live like this, says Kangas.
Straws the most of it.
Oh, little chatfish. Oh, we're not very big.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sarah?
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose. And had been drunk already for a week.
Based.
But not on fear, just actually drunk. Go away.
This place?
You can't hide.
Sad
Sad face.
Sad.
Quit.
No more ambrosia. Chatfish, we all out.
Oh, fuck.
Man. She's got a weird
Need
mannequin.
a hand, Kibbs?
Leave.
Last
Last
chance.
chance.
What the hell?
You thought I'd be an easy target?
She's it.
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
How did you find her?
It's her.
The gun, and I'll let you live.
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
I didn't shoot right away intentionally. Because I think...
I don't think it would have let
James,
you anyway.
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
Damn, Sarah got a shitty body.
Sarah, you look like shit.
Yeah, back at ya. You're goddamn lucky I missed. I thought some junkie broke into my house.
It was us.
I mean, technically.
Not wrong.
I'm almost finished stitching you up.
She got like a terminal cancer patient body or something.
Yeah.
The worst kind of body. I think she's working on
finally.
that.
You know I'm
Right.
a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me. Ow, whoa, 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 whoa. Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Or is it her?
And you're
Only
smoking,
shell.
too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
Oops.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories.
Yeah, she got really shitty luck if that's her body she has.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Got the shitty body. She sold her young body on the black market. I don't know why she did it, maybe we'll find out. She probably had a reason to do it. But the body she got now doesn't look like it's long for this world. Research by an independent scientist and social activist, B. Kelmers, proves that memory disorders increase in proportions to each year spent in the memory bank. CTC Director George Boyle declined to comment on official sources say authorities have initiated proceedings against Kelmers. Fearing censorship, Kelmers is publishing his research in our newspaper. Professor R's Praffett and D. Sinburn argue that Icarite transplantation does not guarantee continuity of identity. The Icarite rebuilds a functional organization specific to the functioning of each individual in a new body, recreating it only to the extent of the new biological environment allows it. This is why synchronization is so difficult for some people. Memory bank scans by an activist group that wishes to remain anonymous show traces of frozen Icarite activity. Does that mean that even disembodied Icarite can feel? Or think? Can they dream? Oh my god! Chatfish!
James should get her body back, but for himself, then start dancing in front of her, says Blake.
That'd be fucking weird. Ten secrets of recycled art. Uh-huh.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
A sibling, perhaps.
One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Are you an orphan?
You sound like nobody was looking after you.
You're on your own fast in the slums, because you can either afford children, or you can afford new bodies. Not both. I was ahead of my family by the time I was 15.
How'd you do it?
We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging. For normal people, it's a portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Did the authorities allow it? How long did it take?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor, surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me. Because it was when I turned 21.
Lesbians. Doesn't surprise me.
And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
Abusive relationship?
What a bitch.
Abusive
She
lesbian
only thought of
relationship, no
others,
sex.
never herself. Selfless to a fault. After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke. And there was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
What's on the other side? Max, Dario, Peter. Max, Peter, Dario. You deserve answers, lots of them. But first, you deserve an apology. I lied to you. I haven't gone anywhere. I tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. The fact you're reading this is proof I'm sorry I left you. Sorry I didn't say anything, and sorry I didn't make it. I only ask one thing, and I've thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream with her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Love, Sarah. P.S. I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or sold and divided equally.
I remember it. This is older than me.
Chicken justice. No,
Someone dreamt being forklift certified.
Do forklift drivers dream of forklifts?
Beginning of the
Probably.
month.
Segregation, the key to happiness. What about Chatfish?
The reason why he's having so much problems is because he never eats any of the pills. He just pretends to, you know.
He just opens it and waves it in front of his face.
I think I could actually make this story better if I was actually allowed to write it. A lot better. Not bad. But I could have handled this a little bit more interestingly. Let's see.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
I don't think about that.
I mean, choose the noir answer.
I don't fade. They haunt me, more literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her, and of course she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
I already like this kid. The chicken is only one step away from detective stories.
Mr. Squeakert.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
Unless it's the same one that you
It's a
just
slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
And shoot the shelf above the burglar?
I'd have time to reload and finish the piece of shit.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
So you're just lying to them?
Didn't you hear what I said? I do it for them.
Yeah, I heard. What if Taylor left you the same kind of will?
It's not the same.
Why not let them choose?
I don't know, honestly. How much easier would it be if we just died?
I wouldn't say it's easier. It's different. Trust me.
Why do I always do this? Sorry. Sometimes I think that might be better. We get our time here and we can use it, and then, even if there was no after, maybe here and now matter more.
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking.
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
But don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
I had a bit of a head start thanks to my sports career, but it didn't come out of nowhere either. from a previous life. I earned it.
You must have had a hard time.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Our job sucks, huh?
At least it slightly improves your chance of survival.
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
We're missing something, Bucketfish.
Ragnarok does ask, how would you write this story, Kibbo?
That might be a question for a later date.
Okay.
That's a good question for another time.
There are ways you could handle it, but I want to see how they handle it first. The
Alright.
reveal of Sarah.
He could tell you about it.
If Sarah is the stranger?
That's
Or-
certainly what it was trying to imply.
It
With
could have
the-
also been the delirium that James was going through.
That would have been interesting, but slightly predictable. Let's see.
James is the stranger.
Where's the secret thing, you little bitch? Where's the extra lore you're
You
hiding?
she-bitch!
You're hiding it from me!
My misery's bigger. No, my misery's bigger. I see people do that a lot, actually. It's fucking funny. My life sucks more. No, my life sucks more.
I'm the miserablest fuck in the room.
I have nothing to look forward to in
It's
life!
actually very common for people to do that.
Unironically, it is.
Pity me. No, you pity me.
It's the chicken.
$20.71. Green paint.
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
Always had a thing for crime mysteries, so...
Sure. Who doesn't? Is that...
Give it to Caesar.
Yes, I had some
This,
ideals.
this,
I believed in
this
justice.
body has epilepsy.
Shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
As much as ever. I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
You can keep your secrets game.
Yeah,
Could be just locked out of it from
Bottoms up.
previous choices.
It's entirely possible.
Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
It's poison.
What's into your eyes?
Great. What's our poison?
The slum's chief export, apart from bodies. Moonshine.
Nice. Worse the neighborhood, the better the hooch. What are you renting the body for?
A surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Ugh, calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
Alright. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody